What's going on, folks? Back with another episode of All Around and shocker. NC State, 10 seed NC State upset second seed Duke, 74-69. The Wolfpack advances to the semis and will take on the winner of last game of today in the ACC tournament, Virginia versus Boston College, tomorrow, Friday at 9:30 p.m. But before we get into the recap and analysis of the game, I'll tell you guys to get over to the best soul food spot in the land, Who's and Oz. If you're looking for a takeout option, go to their flagship spot, 1005 U Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. If you're looking for the opportunity to dine in as well, take some dinners home, 5933 George Avenue, Washington, D.C. Visit that location, and they'll take care of you. Tell them I sent you. You will not regret it. Back to the game. Definitely a shocker. Everybody kind of anticipated coming into the tournament that somehow, some way, Duke and North Carolina will find themselves in the final, and that will not be happening. And I think a lot of it has to do with the execution in the backcourt. I think NC State's backcourt, their guards, have a little bit more experience, older, been there, done that. They play better really throughout the game, but definitely down the stretch. Their front courts, to me, canceled each other out. It came down to the decision-making, the poise, honestly, execution offensively and defensively, making shots, making the right play, not turning the ball over, but also being able to get stops. And I just felt like NC State down the stretch, and especially in the clutch, hitting the free throws, taking smart shots, defending. They just outplayed Duke. They did a better job, and that's why they're moving on, man. DJ Horne, what can you say about him just returning from injury, man? Second game back, and he looking like DJ Horne, the all ACC performer that we saw throughout most of the season. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 of 13 from the field. 2 of 6 from deep, one off from being 50%. So you live with that. Thought he had a monster game. Mohamed Diarra, 14 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals. He was just big time, flat out amazing. Mike O'Connell, Mr. Steady for NC State, just steady, man. He gonna get you about 12 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds in that range every game. You can count on that. He was huge, man. Can't forget about Casey Morzell, local product. Got in foul trouble in the first half, picked up 2 fouls, had to sit most of the first half, came back in the second half, made up for lost time, figured out a way to stay on the court without picking up any more, getting in foul trouble again. Finished the game with 3 fouls, but put together 11 points when he had 0 in the first half, and they needed every bit of his 11 points. DJ Burns, man, the force inside, 10 points. Not his usual efficient self. He was 4 of 11, but he had 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And again, the underrated aspect of DJ Burns, I said it, and then went over Syracuse, is his ability to pass out the double. And it's not just pass because the guy's open. It's the pass to the guy who's in prime scoring position. That takes IQ, that takes vision, and that takes passing ability, man. And he has that, which is why it's tough for teams to always just guard him, like come and double, because he will make you pay. And if you don't come and double, he's going to make you pay. That's why he's such a great player. That's why it's tough. He's a load inside. It's the only negative with him is he can't stay on the floor. Obviously, big boy can't stay on the floor for long stretches. Otherwise, he'd be dominating. Double-doubles be coming like that, easy. He was huge on Duke's side, man. What can you say about Kyle Filipowski? Just dominant, 28 points, 14 rebounds. It's the reason why, a lot of NBA personnel love him. He was just consistent, big game numbers, pretty much game in and game out. I felt like Mark Mitchell also contributed in a major way with 18 points, 8 rebounds. Like I said, the combination of their front court, the NC State front court, and Duke's main 2 horses inside, they kind of, cancel each other. Diarra and Burns, You know what I mean? With Middlebrooks or whatever, and then Filipowski and then Mitchell, they kind of cancel out with starring in their roles. Let me say that. Maybe the numbers didn't match up, so to speak, but they all starred in their roles collectively and impacted the way they, I'm pretty sure both of their coaches on both sides expects them to, and that was the key. Tyrese Proctor, young fella, he had 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, solid all around numbers, but he was very inefficient, 4-16 from the field, 2-7 from deep. He also has took some tough shots late down the stretch that I'm pretty sure when they look at the film, they want those back, and want the opportunity to try to get better shots. But nonetheless, look, man, NC State, they pulled it out, and they pulled it out in a major way. I love the aggressiveness of DJ Horne. He reminds me a lot of Allen Iverson, man. And I'm not saying his game and skills. I'm not saying he's like a next Allen Iverson. Don't take that. What I'm saying is he reminds me of AI in the sense that he doesn't stop coming. He really doesn't stop coming. He's relentless. He attacks, and he attacks in so many ways. Even if you're a great defender, he keeps you on your toes, and it's a full-time job. It's a 40-minute job to have to slow him down, man. He kills you off the bounce. He kills you in the mid-range. He can post up. He can kill you from 3. He can get to the free throw line, transition. He's just tough. He's tough to handle. He's going to get shots, and he's going to make his fair amount. And you just have to live with that. The thing is, you just make it as tough as possible. And so far in the ACC tournament, no one's been able to do that, man. And when he's got it going like that, it opens the floor for everybody else. And then on top of that, you got to deal with DJ Burns and all those guys inside, man, possibly cleaning up Diarra. Diarra with his athletic long. So, I mean, look, man, he had 16 rebounds. So whatever they missing, he cleaned it up. It's just as simple as that, man. And it's been like, I think he had 13 and it went over Syracuse, if I'm not mistaken. So you feel confident taking shots because somebody gonna be there to clean it up and kick it back out, and we're gonna get another crack at it, man. As well as the interior presence of DJ Burns clogging the lane and Diarra and McConnell coming over to block it. It's tough. You gotta love what you see out of him, man. And if he continues to play like this, they're gonna most definitely be a tough out. I thought Casey Morzell did a great job defensively. Even though he got foul shot work, I feel like he did a great job of containing McCain and Roach. Switching on, but especially Jeremy Roach. Jeremy Roach had an off game. 5 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from deep. 4 assists, 2 rebounds. It was a very tough night. And this is the type of game, where you expect your senior point guard to come through, show up, do what needs to be done so you can get over the hump. And he wasn't his usual self. And it hurt Duke a great deal. You know what I mean? But same thing can be said on NC State side with Jaden Taylor. 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field. Difference is he didn't need to force anything. They had 5 guys in double figures. So all he had to do was just make the right reads, play good sound defense, and just play within the flow because other guys had it going. So it wasn't as urgent for him to get going. On Duke's side, they needed Jeremy Roach to wake up. The only field goal he made was a 3 in the second half. They needed him to be the third guy because Mitchell had it going and Filipowski got it going. They needed somebody from the perimeter to get it going, man. And he wasn't able to do it. Obviously, I know that stings because being in your hometown and you fell short. Not just your team fell short, but you fell short. You didn't play up to your standard, and that's a tough thing to deal with, man. So. But he'll get another crack at the NCAA tournament, no doubt. But, obviously, man, the big guy inside, Filipowski, he was just amazing. He dominated. They couldn't do nothing else, just too mobile, too skilled, jump hooking them to death, dunking on them like you see in this play. Grabbing every board, 13 to 20, only missed 7 shots, battling, banging with DJ Burns and dealing with Diarra, who's athletic and long and, can get up there. It just shows why he's going to be playing at the next level very soon. He's going to be playing 82 games very soon and making an impact. Super talented kid, man. Can't say much about him. When he fouled out, that hurt. But that tells you tonight, like I said, the counter from NC State with their bigs, because they made it work on the other end, and that's how they were able to draw fouls, along with the attacking of DJ Horne and other guys like that. Michael O'Connell and all that. You know what I mean? So he couldn't just kill on the offense and kind of, I wouldn't say slack on the defensive end, but not really be challenged. He was being challenged all night, and that's why he fouled out late, which was, him trying to, get to Horne before he can get up court when they needed a foul to make it a free throw game to have a chance to win. So, that was tough, man. But respect to him, man. Great player, one of the greats to wear a Duke uniform. And like I said, he just like Roach, he'll get another crack at it with Duke in the tournament. With that being said, man, on the team front, NC State outshot Duke 46% to 43%. 3-point range, they dominated Duke 44% to Duke's 25%. Neither team shot well from the free throw line. The NC State shot 55%, 11 to 20, and Duke shot 57%, 8 to 14. In close games like this, hard-fought games done short, you got to make your free throws. But luckily, they kind of even canceled each other out right there. But for Duke, they needed those because they didn't shoot well for 3. Neither team turned the ball over. They both turned the ball over 9 times, and neither one, with the low turnovers, neither one were able to capitalize and get a lot of points off of, which is good. Duke won the rebound about a 39-35, so to speak. Second chance points. NC State killed Duke, 18-8. Bench points. Most of that was because of DJ Horne. 21-0 in favor of NC State. That's your ball game right there. That's the edge. Because Filipowski had a monster night. Mitchell had 18. Pretty much DJ Horne matched Mitchell's 18 off the bench. And then, the starters from NC State, they can take care of what they can match with Filipowski had with 2 players for the most part. And the rest pulls you, helps you get the W, man. So you got to look at it like that, man. And, it was tough. Just youth, not understanding the stage. It's Duke is very young. They got a lot of freshmen and sophomores, man. And the freshmen, you could tell they weren't used to the postseason high level college basketball yet. It was a shock, and they played, kind of, represented that in a great deal, man. But all in all, man, very fun game to watch. But kudos to NC State, pulled it off. Big win. But we're going to see if they can keep it going tomorrow when they face the winner of UVA and Boston College, man. So I'll be back with more. I plan to be in the arena tomorrow, so just, stay with me. I appreciate y'all that been tuning in and looking at all these recaps over the last few days, a couple more days ago. And just keep following me, man, on Twitter, on all social media. I'm going to be full ACC tournament to then, man. So appreciate y'all. See you soon.